Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome to some Minecraft the Wolfpack, and this is my high-tech setup. I had to increase my numbers of chests a little bit because I did finish the nano suit. And let me quickly show you guys my power setup. Oh, that's actually a mistake there. No need to recycle stuff. So this is my power setup. A lot of solar panels, and here in the back I have some water mills running as like a big generator with some lava around them for effect and for some light, of course. And this is powering my mass fabricator, which I can then put some scraps in order to increase how quickly it produces UU matter. Unfortunately, it doesn't just create UU matter that you can then put in a pattern. It works differently, and I don't really know how that's gonna work, but I need to figure stuff out before I can upgrade my nano suit into a quantum suit. And while that one is busy, I have started a little bit with the thaumcraft, but let me tell you, it's really complex and quite time consuming. So I do have an enchantment table, a research table, and an arcane work table. I also have my Tomonomicon, such names, where you can basically find out everything you can do in thaumcraft with all the different types of magic. My goal is really to be able to create some golems. I think that would be cool. I have some research that I still have to unlock, some that I've already unlocked double. And with this stuff here, the thermometer, you can actually find aspects of everything in the world that gathers in the workbench, and then you can start doing research. I'm now working on the hungry chests, for instance. Other than that, the village has been evolving quite a little bit, our wolfpack residence. So I'll quickly go downstairs and show a little bit of that. Over here, our guardians of the portal have made quite a large construct here, quite a large building. That's looking okay. And hello there, Mr. Cow. I'll show that in a moment. So this is quite a large building where they're going to do stuff, but like I've said before, they don't play as much as us. So it's quite a bit slower. By saying that, it reminds me, I've asked Chazzy, the one who owns the server. Basically, it's running on a private machine and a private line. So for now, he would really prefer to keep it to just us on the server. And maybe at some point, if he finds the better tools so that he can control what's going on the server a little bit better, we might open it up or something like that. But it's not for now. Just yet, and personally I do think by the time he's figured all of that out, I will probably be playing EverQuest Next Landmark, which will be on servers from SOE. That's probably a game I'm really looking forward to, a more beautiful Minecraft, and definitely something that we might be able to play with some of the viewers if they also come and join in Landmark. Over here we have our animal farm. My brother's been busy and it's actually getting quite crowded. Look at how many cows and pigs we have, some even with solar helmets and stuff like that. Yeah, it's looking quite okay and quite busy here. Here we have an automatic wood creation facility. So we have a planter planting trees. These grow up, and then this harvester automatically gathers the wood and the saplings and everything else from those trees. It's a very simple setup, a few water mills, a few solar panels to power everything, and this just creates, sometimes depending on the type of tree you use, an enormous amount of wood for you, an inexhaustible supply. Pretty awesome. Over here we're working on the wall. As you can see here, it's not really as fancy, but over here it's starting to look okay. Let's get rid of all of this that's growing in the way. We do need to work on the rest of these towers, but this is looking quite alright. And oh, there we go, Chazzy and my brother showing off a nice feature in the new Minecraft. If more than 50% or 50% of the people go to sleep, you go straight into a day, even though I was not sleeping with them. Over here we still have the regular farm for our food, and as you can see it's full of flowers. That's because my brother has started with some bees in here as well. So they are running, and you can even see them coming out of the apiaries. Pretty cool stuff, and yeah, they've been just pollinating all over the place, creating all of these plants. And maybe I can research that clover. Yep, there you go. Just hold and research that. Our smith has upgraded his building to some nether bricks, so that looks pretty fancy as well. And it's actually on the expanding here, so he's already building small platforms in order to expand a little bit. Here is my brother's machines for the bees, together with a water source, and this is, well, he's changed it a little bit, some tables, and still blast furnaces, everything going here on the outside as well. So I do think that's changed too. A tank full of, oops, let's not cut that with my nano saber. We also have a main avenue now that's lit, which is helping with the zombie spawning, so it's all looking quite well. In the mage tower not too much has changed, but I have added a wing for my thaumcraft, which is this part of the building over there. So it's all looking quite nice. I am trying to understand thaumcraft, but let me tell you, it's quite a complex thing to do. The wall then expands all the way around here actually, and so over here we have like a small lake surrounded with reeds, so we can get some papers and stuff. And over there is our main mine, the entrance. So all of this is actually enclosed. And after that, so after settling, we do have someone who is fanatical in his building of medieval type stuff, of larger buildings. So I really think, and it's Chazzy actually, the owner of the server, so I really think he'll be joining me in Landmark almost for sure. Once it's like in open beta, I think it's going to be free to play. Anyone could join in on the fun, but I'll show you what he's been doing. He's actually also gone off on his own a little bit to try and work on his own project. It's been a few days since I've seen it myself, and it was already looking quite impressive. So let's go and have a look. Here we have a small railroad, and I might actually want to keep eating as well. No need to have the ender pouch up there, which we are using. These were Christmas gifts from the server. It's just really handy if you're playing together, and there comes that huge wall is coming into view. It looks really cool. Connected to our main base, or close to it, with the railroad. And just look at that. This is what Chazzy's been doing, and you can tell that he likes to build much more themed stuff, whereas I do prefer to go for the machines, go for some automatic setups. But this looks quite impressive with the tower over there, and then here we can see some docks, some nice buildings, and a pretty big wall if I look at the minimap. That's running here, and let me quickly go over there. A little bit of lag to load it in. And this is like a gate with sticky pistons. Not really sure how that works out, but I should be able to sneak in. Well, if not this way, then I can just sneak in this way. So here's the wall. Look at that. That's actually quite a lot of work, and he's expanding on it as well. Over there we have one of those huge trees, and there is Chazzy, the server admin, working on his stuff. He also has a farm, some buildings, and yep, it's like a small fishing village, I think. But I think it looks really cool. And honestly, if he gets to play some Landmark, I think we could see some really impressive stuff going there as well. And is that his guard tower? This is, of course, I think that looks pretty damn cool to have lava surrounded with these iron bars. That always looks pretty cool. And over here we have the rest of the village. You know, he's really expanding it, and it looks pretty damn nice. And now he's actually in his farmer getup, so I think he's going to be working on his farms a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty much what we've been doing. You know, my brother and myself have mostly been going for the machines like the nano suit, and he's been expanding the forge and doing some bee craft. So we're really into the mods, but Chazzy has been building like a madman. creating basically his own really big village here. That's still work in progress, but looks quite impressive. So yeah, there you go guys, quick update on the state of the server for the Wolfpack. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all next time.